Hello, everyone. Um, Today I am sharing a a couple of things with you. This is going to be more of a learning um, live instead of a tutorial. And what I mean by this is that I was on vacation this week, and I told myself that I would learn how to use a sewing machine and learn how to sew paper. And so I did that this week. And look at this. This envelope is not great. It I had a whole bunch of scrap paper that I practiced on, and yeah, I went through a lot of thread just learning how to sew. And then I grabbed some fabric and made a pocket. And you know what? I know they don't look great, but I understand too that in a month I'm going to get better, and in 2 months I'm going to get better, and it's just going to keep improving. And that's the beauty of trying something new, is learning that, number one, how to do something new, and number two, learning about yourself and appreciating the fact that you're trying something new, and that you can be kind to yourself and not be so hard on yourself that, for example, this envelope didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted to. But that's okay, because we are doing crafting and junk journaling because we like to create, and we like to not think about stresses in the world, or we just want to play. And so when I was thinking about this, about my playing, and then when I was thinking about Friday, I had spent time with two lovely ladies who are interested in junk journaling, and we made a cute little project from some junk envelopes. Um, I realized sitting there and doing the project and watching them play and learning and getting excited that it's something I wanted to share today, that we all start from somewhere. And if you're watching this for the first time, about junk journaling, and you want to see what it's about, or if you're not sure if you're going to do it, then this this video I hope is for you, because we all start somewhere. And don't be afraid to make your mistakes. Don't be afraid to try something new, and just play. And you'll have fun, and you'll get better. And you'll make something that will be a treasure for years to come, whether it's for you or for someone else. So let's go ahead and let's forget about this for now. Hopefully, in a few months from now, I'm going to show you these pockets and then something else I made, and they'll be better. But I'm going to share my first junk journal with you. This was during COVID. I started watching videos on YouTube, and I'd heard about junk journaling for years, and I was always afraid to try it. And then one day I'm just like, I'm going to do it. I have an old book. I have a lot of scraps and paper and ribbon and just stuff like that. I'm going to make a junk journal. And this took me a while to make, because I had to figure out how to remove the paper from the inside of a book, on how to how to make pockets, how to make signatures. What is a signature? Just little things like that. And then collecting stuff that I thought would mean, well, that items that do mean things to me, and that I wanted to have in my journal. So yeah, so it's not a perfect journal, but you know what? It's perfect for me, because this brings back memories, and I love my first journal. And so I hope you like it too. So I used my favorite paper from Graphic 45. This is Nature Sketchbook. I wanted that on the front. On the side, I took some what do you call it? Ink dyed, distress ink dyed ribbon. This is my favorite color. This from Tim Holtz is distress ink. This is peeled paint. I put some lace on the side. I have a little bling. I just put some stuff on it that I really liked. So on the inside, I played. I learned how to make pockets for the first time. Man, I was saving everything. I can't open up some of this stuff because I have stuff written down. But oh yeah, I can open up this. I had this paper clip that was just odd but pretty, and I kept it for a long time. And this book that I tore up, these are some of the pages from it. And yeah, and so I made these little pockets, and I took old shipping tags and I put stuff on them. I used washi tape that I hadn't used before and put it in there. And my friend Christine, she gave me this little envelope here. It has a surprise monkey on the inside. I had to make sure that that went in there. A lot of the pages that are in here are from Tim Holtz or Graphic 45, or there are pages that my mom had given me while she was still alive. She had gone to a store and she found these pretty pages and she bought them for me. And I never wanted to put them on a card. So they're in here and they're special to me and I love it. I took old envelopes that I had. Yeah, I started to do my first flips. And again, I'm using more of the pages that I took out of the book. And I just played. Some of my pages aren't done. That's from a Costco magazine that came in the mail. And again, I had another little flip out. And at the time, during COVID, we would go for walks with our dog. And yeah, only walk in the park with a comfy pair of shoes, a bag of nuts, and a good friend, because we would feed the squirrels. But I used, yeah, these are my first tea dyed papers and coffee dyed papers. Like just having this brings back memories of the first time that I did this. And I had this paper for a while, this music paper, and I didn't know what to do with it. And look, I put them in this junk journal. And I looked through this last night, and it brought back so many memories and just everything that I learned just on this first journal. Like, for example, again, how to make pockets, how to use little bitty scraps everywhere just to make something pretty. I fussy cut stuff out of books and magazines, and I used old stamps that I had, and this is from a book. Again, I was keeping everything, and during COVID, it's like, especially at the beginning, like we didn't go out that much, like we stayed on our property, and like we would take our dog for a walk, and like that was it. And so everything that I was using stuff that was in my home, and it felt good to use stuff then to explore, to get my mind off of COVID and the stresses that we were all feeling at the time, so that I just went into my craft room and I just played, and I tried to find a new way to do something. And just learning how to do this really really makes a difference, right? It makes a difference in your life. It gives you that free time to explore and to accept mistakes, right? Like, would I ever do a spine like this again? Probably not. I don't like the way it sits. But the thing is, it's still, it's a symbol to me that I've grown since then. And even though I probably won't do a spine like this again to put my signatures in, I'm still happy with the way this turned out. I did this in 2020, and I'm very proud of my 2020 self for taking the chance, for tearing the book up for the first time. That was hard. And just playing and just finding the papers and just doing doing something creative, and not caring what other people thought about it, not being so hard on myself, not being critical of myself, and knowing that every page in here is a page that, I'm going to decorate later, or write on, or put a picture on. That makes a difference. And yeah, I haven't written in this in a while, but I know I will get back to it. But I look at these pages and why I picked them. And like this, I was with Janice, my friend Janice, when I bought this. They were at Michael's, and I bought the black with the cream, and I bought, it was like cream on cream. And I bought them because I thought they were neat. I had no idea what I was going to do with them, but every time I see that page, I think of my friend Janice. And look at this, I was taking old cards just to add some pretty here, like putting the pockets and using rickrack that my friend Christine gave me. Yeah, just all this stuff, just using scraps and just playing, just making little flip outs. I obviously had a fun time with flip outs on this. That was obviously junk mail that came in, and yeah. And this was a page that I had started. A family is a patchwork of love. I had received this when I took Baxter to, not Baxter, but Teddy to doggy daycare. And Teddy's not with us anymore. But when I saw this, and I had put this on some vellum here, and I could see his name through. Last night, that kind of hit me a little hard because I miss my Teddy. But at the same time, that's a memory that I'm always going to have. And it's going to make me think of him even more. So yeah, so I was taking everything. I even did some fake stitching with a pin there. I really love that little elephant. But yeah, I mean, I think this album, looking back at it, I think this little junk journal turned out good. And yeah, I'm gonna start playing with this again. I'm going to start putting stuff in here again and just playing. Like, I don't have to create every time I'm in here. I can just journal and keep memories, because that's the point of this, is to have a place that's personal for us, that's made by us, and that we can put our pretties in, that we can put our memories in. And yeah, like these pages here, that's from my mom. My mom sent these to me. And yeah, every time I look at these, I think of her. But yeah, so I hope that, like, when you're flipping through this with me, that yeah, that you can look at this and maybe this will inspire you. Maybe you'll think about pages that you might have from someone, or those pages, those sheets that you purchased, or have held on to for a long time. Maybe like documents from when you're a kid or something, or maybe when you're from your kids, and you want to put it somewhere. Why not put it in a journal, and then you'll always have it. And yeah, I like this one. I was really adventurous with this. I kept a piece of plastic and I put washi tape over it, and I just kind of glued it down there for a clear pocket. So yeah, I was playing. But yeah, I have a lot of pages in here. I made my signatures very thick, and but that's okay, because I can put a lot of goodies in here, and I'll be able to treasure this for a long time. Yeah, thank you, Christine. And so much love held between those covers. That's right. Yeah, so that's this. This is the end of it. So what do you think? I hope this inspires you. I hope that when you look at this, that you think, oh, this is, I can do this. Um, yeah. And again, um, don't be afraid to start something. If it doesn't turn out, it's just paper. It can always be recycled or it could be used on something else. And at least you're trying to take something out of the landfill and you're working to create something beautiful and something treasured. And it's a place for you to play. And yeah, it's don't be afraid to make mistakes. Um, yeah, just play. That's the big thing. So what I'm going to do is after hanging out with my friends on Friday and showing them how to break a spine and how to do stuff like that, I realized that when I started doing YouTube's videos in January every week, I was just kind of like diving right into this and like showing projects I've been working on. But there's a whole bunch of steps that I missed that I could share with you, and especially if you're new. And so I think that's what I'll do. I think, I will do a video on how to do a spine, how to make signature, how to do different pockets, how to do flip outs, how to do all of this stuff. So this way, if you're new to this and if you want to learn how to do this, yeah, you have something that you can look at. And we can do this crafty journal voyage together. So I hope inspires you. I hope that you look at these envelopes and this envelope in this pocket, and you can laugh at this because I sure am. Like I don't think there's a straight stitch on this whole envelope, and yeah. But you know what? This is going in a junk journal, and this will be a memory. So thank you for joining in. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the little like button. Feel free to leave a comment. It'd be nice to talk to you. And yeah, and if you are interested in joining along and learning about junk journaling, then feel free to subscribe and we'll go on this journey together. So thank you very much. I hope you have a happy crafty day. Bye.